To another Teamwork Tuesday with me, Bouldish McGammer, and
Me, ZaerAndSunshine. It's MechWarrior time, baby.
it is good to be going back to MechWarrior. We're currently in the middle of our Hatchetman quests, if I remember correctly. And
I do believe that's where we left off.
yeah, and we have just enough tonnage to be able to still be able to use the Kintaro, but not much else. You wanted to try out the new Hero Centurion, though, yeah? We gotta recombobulate where we are. Oh, now you've connected. There you are. Good.
Yeah, I just realized just now that what I had done is clicked the accept invite, but not actually clicked the confirm button.
I see. Hi, Metal Sheep.
I
Welcome
am
to the stream.
very good at this.
Thanks for that lie. So I'm starting with a double smile, one with you having your own versions of technical difficulties and also chat interaction. Good evening. It's been a pretty
Also,
great week. Go ahead.
I should mention, I am on the main level today with my computer. So if you hear dog noise in the background, it's because our dog Coco is the terrible and the worst,
But they're
and
the best.
never ever ever stops, and it's never enough. And also, she stinks right now.
She stinks right now?
Yeah.
What happened to her? Was it like
Because
indigestion?
she thinks
or was
we're not paying enough attention to her.
I see.
She keeps trying to kill her bed.
Oh.
This girl desires murder.
You know, I recently
I personally
saw...
think it's the poodle coming out in her, more so than the Goldie. So, ouch.
I recently saw a video where, a dog was starting to throw a tantrum on a couch, but then walked over and pushed their button that said, destroy. So the owners got them a cardboard box, which the dog destroyed, then got tired, wanted to cuddle. So you just need
Sometimes
to
the
spare...
dog simply craves violence.
Yeah. Pet the dog. Wait,
I pet her, don't worry.
No, it is, I have a better Twitch TV emote. If it's in all caps, we pet the dog.
You know what? Let me see if we have, like, a cardboard box that's in the midst of going to the recycling right now.
Okay, so let's give
That
Zara a
didn't
moment
have
to do
food
that.
on it.
Let's give Zara a moment to do that. It's been a pretty great week.
Good idea.
It's been a pretty great week on the channel. Eastern Odyssey 2 has started. The episodes are kicking. There won't be one tomorrow. I couldn't get any sleep today,
Terrible news,
so there won't be one tomorrow. But there should be one for the day after, because like they don't take too long to record. It's just a matter of I need to actually get some sleep. Aside from the sleep issues, Kingmaker's been going great. Adrian Odyssey's been going great. I love all the interaction everybody's giving to the channel with it. More people are finding me again. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But I have something different going up tomorrow. I have something a little bit different going tomorrow. That's not Adrian Odyssey. You have a Chow Chow, and for the life of you, you can't get him to play with toys. He's just super lazy. Oh. I'm glad you have a super calm personality,
I wish
Chow.
that were me.
Yeah, every dog is different. Sometimes you get one that wants to play constantly. Sometimes you get one that just wants to sleep with you. Like, all they do is want to be, like, on your foot, or on your leg, or, like, over top of your arm. Like, that's it. One of my first dogs was like that. She was great. Beautiful dog. Zero's ready to launch. Right, okay. I have to push the button. That's true. We'll never actually play the game if that doesn't happen.
The IPS may have their salvaged Hatchetman, but they currently don't have the means to repair and refit them. Their intelligence has highlighted potential locations for various supplies needed to repair and maintain the Octuran Guard's Hatchetmen. Our mission here is a straight-up smash and grab to rob them of these supplies. We'll move on the facilities marked on your HUD, collect our clients' needed components, and then get out of there before the rest of the Octuran Guards can respond. Be careful, Commander. Although we took out a full lance of them, The Octuran Guards reportedly still have 2 more lances worth of Hatchetman active in their roster. Be sure to approach each facility with caution, as those mechs can do serious damage up close.
Well, fortunately, I'm good at fighting at mid-range.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to be the Hatchetman that tries to tangle with me, because I am packing a single-shot AC-20.
Meanwhile, I have somewhere in the neighborhood of...
It's no LBX-10, but, like, still a shotgun.
I have somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 short-range missiles.
Yeah, that's a very shotgun. You look at something at close range and it just, like, becomes immolated.
Target acquired.
It's on the other side of a rock. Oh, it's a tank. It's fine.
Destroyed.
What are they even... Was that the tank?
No, that was a enemy mech.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
I'm
Got it,
sorry,
I
a
got it, I
flamer
got it.
tank? I'm
That-
so sorry.
That sounds really bad.
Ballistics.
Yeah, it wasn't strong.
Heat critical.
I almost got it. It's so small.
Tango eliminated.
Target
Okay.
acquired.
Okay.
That clears
He
out
isn't
the
really a
turrets that
cuddler.
were harassing us.
He just wants to vibe by himself. So floofy, but doesn't want cuddles. Oh. Maybe he has, like, very sensitive skin under the fur.
Target destroyed.
Some dogs are also just solitary.
They want to observe. They want to watch.
Target destroyed.
Other dogs just, like, want to be nearby, but aren't, like, super touchy.
Yeah. They enjoy the energy. Honestly, I feel like I'm a person that's like that. Be near people, but don't actually, like, interact with people. Which is why streaming is so good. I don't know, I feel like I interact with chat okay. I forgot to pick up
I
the
think
item.
you do a good job.
To pick it up.
That's pretty typical for chows. They're very cat-like. You say that, but I also know cats that are also very different, like, Jade's.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
That,
Incoming missile.
how dare you?
Cats do
Rude.
have their own personalities.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay, we're just...
Alright, took off that Hatchetman's legs.
I'm just going for the objective.
Leg. Yeah, I'm screening stuff to keep it off you. Okay. Leg to Hatchetman.
Heat critical.
Let me just... What are walls? But targets for missiles.
Kaboom!
Okay, so it has to be here somewhere.
You seem to have left your objective behind again.
I didn't find it. I didn't actually get to see the thing glowing.
You can never have too much ammunition.
Oh, good. More AC-20 ammo.
Target destroyed. Heat critical.
A flavor tank.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
These poor tanks.
Heat critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
It's in here. What am I doing, actually? I walked towards the objective, I walked past the objective, I looped around, I went past the objective and back into another base. I know I made a hole in this wall somewhere.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, I made the hole in the wall. Okay, so the objective mark was
Ow.
there, but the objective is there. So,
Find the acquisition.
Did you just punch me?
I walked into you, yes, sorry. We were both going the same direction. Okay, so now, okay.
Of our client's
Good!
needed supplies.
Nice, short, easy mission.
To pull out before the rest of the Arcturan guards converge
Yeah.
in our position. Get a move on it, Commander.
Let's make a hole and get out. There's a ride. I remember when I was young, I had a Chow Samoyed mix. Great big, giant, foofy black dog, purple tongue, and complete idiot. Great big, giant idiot, but we loved him. Like, the doorbell would ring, and he would, like, run to the door and crash into it every single time.
Did he just have bad brakes or couldn't recognize the door was there?
Both. And I'm not talking like a glass door or anything like that. No, it was a great big thick wooden door that was crashing it every single time. Okay, maximum salvage. Do we want that commando? Let's take the commando.
Why did we get arena fame?
I don't know. I don't know.
What?
We're taking
That
it.
doesn't seem right.
We're-
But okay.
Fine, whatever, game. I don't think we're gonna use an AC5, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. It's money.
They're not useless.
We took armor damage. We got loads of money. We got a Hatchetman and a hatchet to put in the Hatchetman's hatchet hand. Which it looks like it already came with one, so it's just an extra.
It does. It might be an upgrade. Let's see.
Okay, and part 3. Destroy the place.
Nope, that's the same quality we've got. Okay.
And it's still here. I don't know if we have
we've
any
got an
undamaged mechs for this.
AC-10, hatchet, couple medium lasers.
And once again, we get all the points.
Let's slap some paint on this bad boy.
All of our things are damaged. We have slightly more tonnage to work with, but all of our mechs are kind of not in great shape. Not in great shape. So what if... So if I put you in a Marauder... So if I put you in a Marauder, what if I put you in... I think giving the melee mech to the AI-controlled unit is not a great move. So if I put myself in a Hatchetman? Well, that works! That works, that's the tonnage. That gets us what we need. Oh, and you made it my colors. Let's take a look at this thing. Let's make sure that it's actually functional first.
It is.
So
I checked it
AC-10,
over.
AC-10s,
It
couple
doesn't have
medium
the
lasers.
best weapons, but
It has a hatchet.
the star of the show is absolutely the melee. Your weapons are for doing armor damage as you close.
I do think I should take off, like, 2 jump jets, because I only need, like, 1, really. So I can slap more armor on this baby. But, like, we're not going to adjust it right now, because we're about to go into a mission and I'm going to use it. How's the weapons
Honestly,
look?
jump jets are not super useful in this game unless your entire lens is 1 jump jet enabled and 2 human operated.
Alright, these look easy enough controls. Alright. I'll rock it.
So, we really might as well, like, just start pulling jump jets off of our mechs.
Yeah. I barely ever jump. I've used it to save myself from falling off a cliff once. And the answer to having that not be a problem is don't drive off cliffs.
Uh-huh. I think that if the level design had a little bit more elevation differences, like multiple different levels, the jump jets would be more useful. But it's pretty uncommon to have something we can fully jump over.
Tobias Klein, son of Defiance Industries board member Emma Klein, has been discovered to be serving with the Arcturan Guards. The independent people of Sky.
What's the maximum
believe
speed
that
of this thing?
Tobias's current assignment to the
Oh, not that
Guards
fast.
is one of the primary reasons why Defiance has shown such favoritism towards supplying the unit. They want him and his family's catapult taken out as a way to send a message to Defiance's board of directors. Search for Tobias and his catapult at the Martineau points, then prepare for extraction once he's been eliminated.
Hey, Zaer, did you hear that? A catapult!
Yeah, it'd be really nice if we could loot it.
A catapult, huh? How about I just give her the axe? We gotta get really close, but like, look at this terrain. I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah, there's lots of cover.
There's some guys over there. I'm gonna try and not tango with them. It looks like you're interacting with them. I'm going.
I don't see them so far.
That can be identified as our targets. We'll have to move on to the next nav point.
Light mechs.
And you're a heavy.
Oh, I see the catapult. Or at least a catapult.
I have a visual on the target.
Yep,
Take
it's
them
him.
out.
Target
I took out the light mech. Are you rushing the objective?
I'm maneuvering around, trying to keep
Okay.
buildings between me and those missiles.
Target acquired.
That's a
It's
cicada.
the LRM-20 variety, so
Is that
I
bad?
kind of want to don't take those hits. It's not
You found a targeted asset.
that
Move
dangerous
it.
as long as I can get within the minimum range, and I should be now.
Target acquired.
Yeah.
Target destroyed. New target catapult.
I'm running. Oh, you want to jump over, huh? How about... This is...
Primary target is down.
Chopped it.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Chopped it down.
We fulfilled our contract, Commander.
Melee weapons feel good.
Tobias has been taken out. Mission complete. Now,
Just wait until we can get you a melee-enabled assault mech.
that's close enough. Ready to
It feels
take
incredible.
action. We'll be sure to put that ammo to good use.
Destroyed.
I did not need to kill that. I just took unnecessary armor damage. But you know what? Axe.
All right, we're out of here.
Axe. This is a very serviceable mech. I don't remember actually. I don't think I've ever used a mech like this before. This is very light.
We haven't found any melee mechs before now.
God, the Victor might have been good if I could have given it a claymore.
Hmm? And I think there is a melee Victor.
Do we want to retry the
Uh.
mission again and see if we can get the catapult? That was
No.
pretty easy.
I don't think it's worth trying to farm it.
Okay. I think we can literally
Again,
take...
we will have an opportunity to get catapults.
We can take everything and we still have a salvage share.
Amazing.
And do we have another job?
A full 2 mil of pure profit. We love to see
Another
it.
job. It's here. It's another job here. Okay.
Okay, we need repairs though.
Do we?
Visibility and sensor readings will be
I
compromised.
I guess we could kind of sneak by.
Like, we have mechs.
We have mechs.
Which, like, they might not be the mechs you want to use, but we have mechs.
We can take the 3D.
I can rock the PPCX crab. And what do we give you? You're currently using something that's 45. Do we have anything that's 40? Probably not. We could give him the fire starter. We'd be 5 under. This could work.
Yeah, I think it's viable. Our heat generation's really gonna suck, but that is actually a good situation to be bringing a fire starter on the other hand.
Yeah, these Hatchetman missions are actually really, really easy in comparison to everything else that we've been doing in the game thus far.
You've got them at a weird time for how, like, straightforward and simple they are.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
First mission. Beat a bunch of guys who have axes. We use mid-range against their close range.
The IPS
Second mission. Break houses.
remote Arcturan guard
Third mission's kill one guy.
containing the battalion's data servers. IPS intel claims that given its remote location, the outpost does not typically station a heavy complement of defenders, but the guard will surely deploy additional defenses should the base come under attack. It's best if we aim to destroy our objective and leave before the guards can intercept us. Good luck, Commander.
So it's a Scorched Earth mission.
Mm-hmm.
Which is one of the easier types of missions we can do. Wow, is this mission set just free money?
Kinda. If I remember this mission right, there's going to be a few moments where it's going to be a little tricky to convince some of the targets to, like, actually be dead. So that might be frustrating.
Go get him.
What's this? Some foolhardy mercenary has invaded Lyran territory? Initiate base defenses.
Heat critical.
Alright, the leg's almost gone on it.
Tango destroyed.
Cool. I need to cool down a little bit, so I'm going to hide here. And... in we go. Hey, look, buildings. I'm a medium mech.
You have been decimated.
It doesn't cost me any heat to walk through all their little things like this. Just crab down their buildings.
Enemy forces have cut our generator.
Yeah, not to mention the office building that was next to the generator.
Keep on smashing. They are hurt, but our contract calls for us to wipe them off the face of this system.
Radio tower has collapsed.
Great gunning. That mech is about to pop.
Nice. That certainly wasn't me.
No, that was me. I overheated at a very inconvenient time, unfortunately, and lost an arm.
Oh.
It's okay. This is the 3D. The parts are easy to replace. It'll be a little expensive, but as long as I don't take any more serious parts damage, we'll be fine.
You've managed to demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander.
Critical.
I'm trying to get the
I
parts
just
of the
should
building
have been
in.
watching my heat better. Oh, jeez.
That's a helicopter.
I lost all my back armor.
That's another one, and down you go. There's not really a lot of small buildings to walk through here.
Panther.
Just a collapse.
It's hard finding the parts of the buildings I can get.
Structure failure. Lost something.
Yeah, that sounds like Steiner to me. What little
Yeah.
I know about it. I don't know, can we like walk through some walls or something?
Target acquired.
Not seeing a lot of building left.
Ouch.
Critical.
I guess I can get these things on just outside the buildings.
Power generator is down.
That's it, Commander.
Cool, we got it.
Completely destroyed this area. Great work.
Okay.
I'm running.
I am going to be cored in any moment, so
I'm running.
please get us out of here.
I see the objective. I'm going. I'm at the objective.
Commander, I've confirmed with the IPS that we have
You can still get cord while she's talking.
on this mission. Now let's get out of here before the Arcturan guards come in force.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the easier mission types, I say, as we get a lot of parts removed. You know, it's fine. We're
Well,
still making a
The
net
issue
profit.
about being the one heavy mech in your lance is that if you do your job right, you're going to take a lot of damage.
I was trying to get the objective done. I just wasn't doing it very fast. Like, normally there's, like, rows of apartment buildings and stuff inside of a destroy base mission like that. But that was all big, thick, chunky buildings with satellites on top. Which my crab wasn't the best
Yeah,
at
if
running
we wanted to do that a little bit better, we would have wanted me to pilot the fire starter. I did not realize that was the kind of mission we were doing. Which is probably on me for not reading thoroughly, but...
I can't get the trebuchet because it has too many parts still active on it.
Trebuchets are kind of mid anyway. Like, mid-condescending, too.
And once again, we have one
I mean, you
extra
lost
salvage.
a leg. Well, we still took under a million damage, so...
And that's fine. The coverage is paid for it. We didn't get cord.
Yeah.
Hey, we got some knuckles! And a mace and a claw! A bunch of melee weapons! Now, if only we had mechs that could use them. Oh, hey, another mission? That'll give us an assassin? That's not very good. It has a claw, but, like... Sure, free mech!
Okay. We need to repair, though.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Are you sure? It's a scrap tip. All right, like, what even is... Okay, 165 tonnage limit. Let's look at what we even have. The only mech that
We
we
have
have...
the Jaeger, the Warhammer, and the Atlas. That's it.
Wait, is the Atlas done repairing?
Yeah?
Let's... We're fine! We're fine!
Fuck's sake.
We're fine! Okay, let...
The extreme weather conditions will
Okay.
your sensors.
You wear the Atlas. It'll be fine. I'll use something else.
Careful out there.
I'm taking the Jaeger mech.
Okay, how about... We're good!
You need to learn to not fear the Atlas.
We're fine! Look at this! We're good! Why does this work? Why does this work?
Okay.
We're perfectly within the tonnage limit! I don't think this is what the game was expecting we'd be going into this job with.
We wouldn't have to go into this job with this if we would just fix our mechs.
No, we
You know, okay.
we fit the tonnage limit perfectly. It was meant for this. I'm in an Atlas.
Reactor
What is this?
Sensors online. Weapons online. Systems nominal.
The Octuran guards have been leaked false intel that our primary base of operations is in a dumping ground known to locals as the Heap. Our client wants to send a message by destroying whatever scouting party the Octuran guards has deployed, leaving them to rot here in this massive junkyard. I advise that you watch your back out there, Commander. What the 19th Octuran guards lack in experience, they make up for in sheer numbers, including all of their remaining Hatchetmen that remain unaccounted for. Clear the field, and then we can be on our way. Good hunting.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Neat. Where are my weapon groups again? Oh, I have long range missiles. Okay. How are you doing there, sir?
Urban Mech.
Hey, look at Irby. Sorry, little guy. You decided to face an Atlas today. Oh, I walked right into an exploding Irby, didn't I? We're fine.
Yep.
Oh, you decided to get stuck right there. Oh, that's so bad for you. Another dropship leaves, and another dropship lands.
Just here piloting a fire support mech, hoping the Atlas doesn't get itself fucking killed. Everything's fine.
Worst case scenario, I restart the mission and I don't stand next to the exploding Irby. I saw it land over there. That doesn't mean they're gonna be coming from over there, though. Oh, there it is.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Another Irby, huh?
Yeah. Rest in pieces.
Like, oh, buddy, we outrange you so far.
Target destroyed.
Oh, there's something on my right. Hi there. You made a bad choice.
Destroyed.
Came right up against an Atlas. With,
Get AC-20'd, idiot.
yeah, it's... they're making such bad decisions.
I mean, she did say that, like,
They're inexperienced, but they have numbers. And it's just like, well... If they really wanted to have a chance, they'd all come at us at once. And then this would be a very difficult mission. However,
yeah. But they're giving us just a steady stream of targets?
yeah, which
Our
gives...
biggest risk is running out of ammo.
Yeah, but I have lasers. Lots and lots of lasers. I didn't see where the other ship landed.
Honestly, we can probably hold here. We're in the rough center of the map. It's not the most defensive position. We could go through here.
Oh, that's another Lahi. Hi, Ariel. Welcome to the stream. I'm having a great time. I have an Atlas. Little tiny mechs are coming at me. Zare's a little bit mad that I won't repair the mechs in the middle of a series of missions.
I am very scared.
We're fine. Look at us.
I will admit that we are doing very well.
We're going great. Now watch at the
Saw a
end of
radar
this.
blip for like 2 seconds.
Which direction?
Ahead.
Ahead of us. Okay. They are undoubtedly faster than us. They should find us soon. Unless they're trying to go for a flank.
The game will, like, if there's no combat long enough, give us like a quick blip on the grid of where everything is. So I'm gonna keep the map open until I see them. Because the AI just gets
It's stuck on a wall.
sometimes.
They were stuck on a wall.
A javelin. Oh, buddy.
AC-20. AC-20.
Only one of the most fragile mechs ever made. Oh, man.
Your only adds, why repair? Just don't get broken. That's actually a lot harder than it sounds. However, we just have a lot of mechs. We're gonna make use of what we got. I saw another blip on the map. It was like... easterly. Southeasterly. It's behind me now.
New target. Locust.
A
The
locust.
command mechs are a locust, a commando, and... Okay.
Target destroyed.
Locust down.
New target. Commando.
And a thunderbolt. That makes more sense.
Their evasion is working against me. Never mind. I got a headshot.
Acquired.
Alright, I'm peeling armor as fast as I can. But the rest of this is probably going to be up to you.
I got missiles too.
Incoming missile.
I just saw it have an ammo explosion and it's gone.
Hostiles in the area. Looks like we got them all, Commander. I've given the
Okay.
salvage teams the
I guess it worked.
recovery of
Yeah! Atlas versus...
They would be happy to see the guys lose the lion's share of their
But no, legitimately, you gave great fire support. Peeling off their armor and making them soft just made the AC-20 destroy.
I guess that's the job when you're the Jaeger mech.
They're like, oh hey, Jaegermech.
Armed with one AC2 burst and one AC2 rapid and a fuck ton of LRMs.
And they're like, oh hey, that thing's hitting us from really far away. And then they try to ignore me, but I just extend one great big AC-20 in their face. And they're just like, oh, I have erred. I should have perhaps shot at the Atlas that is in my way.
And now I am dead. Woe is me.
Hey, we could take the cicada. We're not gonna. We can take this. We can take the commando.
Metal Sheet says AC2 RF is surprisingly good. It is astoundingly good. The damage density is insane. It's accurate to a crazy distance and it shoots so fast.
So we can't get the Thunderbolt. We can take
One
the
of
commando.
the reasons I thought the AC2 bad when we started this series is because I came here from the BattleTech PC game, in which it is dog shit. Because you get one shot per round, and the AC2 does, like, no damage. Even the baseline AC2 in this game shoots fast enough that your damage density is way higher than, like, the AC5. But the AC2 Rapid can shoot as fast as you can click. With two of them, you can output a lot of bullets really, really fast. And you'd better have the ammo to keep out, because, like, this Jaeger mech is the only mech I have actually run out of ammo with. Like, the double AC2 Rapid is insane.
We get our choice of a light
The
mech.
only reason we have a burst fire on the other one is that we ran out of AC2 RF.
Yeah, using the weird type of ammo does put quite a stop on that. A Jaeger mech with two AC2 RFs is terrifying. Yes, as demonstrated. So which light mech would you
Yeah.
take there? I thought it would take the Commando,
Whatever
but it
sells
turns
the
out it's
most.
lighter weight than everything else. Yeah, we'll take the Cicada. I thought you said we needed a lightweight mech for reasons.
Oh, that's true. For that purposes, we might want the Commando. Because the first mission, we need nothing but 4 light mechs.
4 light mechs, yes. That's why I wanted to keep this in mind. That's why I feel like this is a good decision. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
we're carrying only about top speed, though, yeah?
Yeah, we gotta go fast.
So, okay, so the Cicada has 63 armor but goes 130 miles per hour. This thing has 60 armor and goes at 90 miles an hour, but it's also even lighter. Like, do we need the speed?
We don't care about the weight. We need speed. So I guess we take the Cicada.
We take the Cicada.
It's
Okay.
kind of a shitty mech, but
We need speed.
we have to go fast.
We also got a free assassin.
The first mission in Operation Rat requires a lot of just ignoring enemies and moving as fast as you can from place to place and breaking shit and running the fuck away. Like, it is take... Like, the first part of Operation Rat is take all of these nice, easy, breezy Scorched Earth missions we've been doing, now do 6 of them in a row and survive. And there are infinite enemy mechs and tanks. It just keeps bringing more. I tried to do that mission with heavier mechs. It is impossible. You cannot kill the AI fast enough to survive, and you just get attrited down. So you just have to go. In my single player file, I accomplished this by going out alone in a single fire starter. And it still took me several tries to do it.
That's forever away.
So we need small fast mechs.
That's even further away. Okay, so the closest the closest mission that we have access to is this one. Which is still a really long ways away. Everything is 5 million miles away because of where we are. Do we get to go through a shopping district at least? Not really.
And we kind of have to go to a shopping district, though.
Yeah. So...
We are now, but one, officially out of undamaged mechs. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, that's true.
All but one of our mechs has damage.
While we're here,
And
did we
several
want
of
to
those mechs
buy...
have parts missing.
While we're here, because we have 16 million, do we want to buy the tree bucket?
No.
No.
It's too light and too lightly armed to be useful at its job for our purposes. A trebuchet could have been valuable to us much earlier in the game, but we never got our hands on one. And now, in order to make a dedicated fire support platform, first of all, we've already got the Jaeger. Second of all, we would want to invest in a archer or a catapult, whichever we can find for the budget that we have. Both are very good for our purposes.
Zer, I'm buying this assault katana. It's tier 5.
Absolutely, that shit's good.
I found a tier 5 weapon in the shop. Screw.
Holy shit.
We're getting that.
Are you in a black market right now?
No, we're where we were, so yes.
Okay.
I can
gonna
move us
say,
to a
like-
shop for cheaper repairs before we go on towards our next mission. However,
If we're shopping, then like, why on my screen does it still say it's too expensive to repair right now? But that makes sense.
do we want to? Because we're in a black market, which is still a combat zone.
Uh-huh.
It's not a store. Well, sort of. We can repair, which is nice, but yeah. Do we want a tier 2 AC-20 RF?
No.
I do like AC-20s.
I
But-
also like AC-20s. I don't think RF is a good investment at the AC-20 weight because you get so few rounds of AC ammo
Fair enough.
or AC-20 ammo per ton.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you're gonna go through your ammo supply on the AC-20 real fast on the Rapid.
Fawns is here. Hey, Fawns, welcome to the stream. Good to see everybody around.
Like, you need a dangerous amount of ammo on your mech to make an AC-20 Rapid work. I think that's just asking to explode.
I see. Well, what kind of mech did you say we needed? An archer?
Oh, we got an archer?
There's an archer in the store.
What kind is it?
4 medium
What-
lasers
what-
and
what-
2 LRMs. 20s.
Yeah, we'll take that.
They also have an Orion with LRM, SRM, SRM, AC-10, 2 medium lasers. And they also have another Warhammer 6R. As well as a quick draw, but we don't really need the quick draw. The quick draw is a jump jet mech. I think the Orion and the Archer both look good.
I'm personally not fond of the Orion, but it is a solid mech.
It has 6 weapon slots.
Yeah.
If I take off the long-range missiles and make them short-range missiles, this can be terrifying.
I'm not sure this is the particular model of Orion you personally would want, that, however.
Okay, so I need to look for a
Because-
different Orion.
Here's the thing. There is an Orion that has PPCs on its hands, and you could double PPCX that.
Okay.
So it'd be everything you like about the Crab, but slower and way heavier armored. And packing missiles.
Okay, I'm tabbing through all of our mechs to...
Did you just repair all?
I did hit repair all. You can undo a repair on an
There's-
individual mech.
Okay. There's some. There's a couple mechs I think that we need to manually fix.
Yeah, let's see. This Commando, the SRM
Alright,
stream
Marauder
is just
3D.
broken. Cicada, we don't have any flamers. So I'd have to look for flamers and SRM 6 stream inside the shop. Unless we want to just change that weapon for something else on the Commando. Which we probably do. Let's buy a couple... What tier flamer did we need? I guess I'll buy the 2 they have, but like... It's fine. AC-20 looks like a t-shirt cannon. Kind of! You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You make the 2 big enough, I guess you could fit anything in there. Even the PPCX is a little bit silly. I'll buy these flamers too. Higher tier flamers. Isn't it great that we have some money for once? That won't last.
Yeah.
That won't last.
No, it won't.
Okay. Okay, so the commander needs something.
And then, actually, can I rig the commando quick?
Sure. The cicada needed, the cicada is the CDA. That needs to be
I'm gonna
fixed.
yank that. And then,
Okay. Go in manually. So we rip out the flamer and we put in a better flamer.
we're gonna stick one of the shit quality flamers on this commando, because it has a job for these purposes. And then, what's the tiniest LRM we can put on something? That's an LRM 5.
Actually, if the whole purpose of these things is to just run to an objective in the mission, do we just want to strip their weapons completely? And give them more armor?
You know?
Maybe give them 1 laser? If I'm doing that, let's put the laser in the chest. There we go. If the job of this mech is to just run...
It's chicken seasoned with salt and pepper. Sometimes the simple things are enough, yes?
And then,
Good job,
max
Yo-Yo.
out our armor.
You got a meal. You got some chicken. You finally just got some nice chicken. Finally. Finally, you get something edible. Yeah, let's... Yeah, that's what the cicada's
Okay,
gonna
that's the commando going. Oh, you need a different paint scheme.
No, I didn't paint it
we'll
first.
just-
You want to paint it?
We'll just give you one of our defaults. Let's
Okay.
see. This is why I have a bunch saved.
And
What
back at the
looks
mech
not
market.
terrible.
Okay, so we don't want this version of the Orion. We don't want the... Okay. We did want the Archer, though, right?
Yes.
We did want the Archer. Okay, I will purchase the Archer. We don't want the Warhammer. I'll wait for a different version of the Orion. We'll make a quick draw. Okay. And now we got all that going. I'm going to save the game.
And
Yes is a good name to save it. We could hire pilots. Let's take a look at what they got. One person's, that's a 42. I think we have fine pilots right now. Yeah, we have a 46, a 40. Yeah, we're fine. Here, lads, I mostly eat chicken breast, which some people say is drier than dark meat, but you don't care. It's delicious.
I also prefer breast.
I'm a thigh guy. I'll take a drumstick too, but I'm a thigh guy. I do prefer the darker meat.
Yeah, I'm a white meat girl.
My reasoning is, no, like the thighs are also incredibly cheap, but everything advertises everywhere. We only use the white meat of the chicken inside of it. I'm like, okay, but what's happening to all the dark meat? I guess it's going on discount at the store, I guess.
Must be.
Yo, yeah, it's there. I'm like, alright, given the context of the conversation and everything,
Listen.
Fonzad's thigh gang.
I don't know what you expect from me.
Oh. Hey, look. Call to arms.
I'm a trans furry lesbian on the internet. You get what you get.
Do we take 6 months remain to accept? Do we want to just do this now, or do we want to try and do something else first?
Wait. Hold on. Let me take this up. That's it. That's Operation Rat. We take that.
We're going. Rat starts now. We have just enough time to get a couple
Rat
of other
starts
little
now.
missions done. Okay, so I guess we depart.
Yeah. All right, we're doing it.
It takes half a year to do, but here we go.
I hope our mechs get fixed in time.
It said it was going to take half a year. I'm sure they will.
Husband.
No, I mean just for
in
the first
honor of our
mission.
marriage, I give you a regiment of battle mechs and the means to support them in perpetuity.
My love, in honor of our marriage, I give you a vast prize. The Capellan Confederation.
Lancers, we have been called to war. Operation Rat is a go. Our objective? To cripple the Confederation's military-industrial complex, to bloody their most fanatic battle mech regiments, and to take their territory for our own, thus securing our borders for our newfound alliance with House Steiner. To do this, all 8 of the Crucis Lancer RCTs have been called upon to take one system, the most vital planet targeted by the Federated Suns, the fortress world of Tikhonov. Defended by numerous battle mech regiments, a vast network of man-made fortifications, and one of the most hardened planetary militias of the entire Inner Sphere. For over 600 years, Tikhonov has stood as an indomitable bastille, repelling all who dare to challenge its gauntlet of defenses. But the planet itself is a prize like no other. A fully self-sufficient world virtually untouched by the chaos of the succession wars. Heavily industrialized with an astronomical abundance of natural ore and mineral mining that fuels a booming planetary economy and acts as the foundation for Tikhonov's true prize, battle mech factories. Responsible for the manufacturing of large portions of the Capellan Confederation's heavy battle mech forces, and considered to be the lifeblood to the CCAF's war machine. Taking Tikhonov and its mech factories from the Confederation will rob them of one of their military's most vital resources and add it to our own. But the defenders of Tikhonov are among the most fanatical supporters of the Capellan state. Many of them lifelong residents of the region. Expect them to fight with unparalleled levels of ferocity to defend their homeworld. First Prince Hans Davian has personally charged the Crucis Lancers with this mission: to break the unbreakable fortress world and claim its mech factories in the name of the Federated Suns. And as God is our witness, we will not misplace the faith that he has put into all of us. We will bend Tikhonov and any other Capellan world that stands in our way to our will.
Wow!
Yeah, welcome to... Is it the third or the fourth Succession War? Welcome to a big fucking deal in this setting.
Why didn't we get this for the main game? Like, why is this... Why is this
Great
level
question.
of... Why is this level of production value in a DLC? Why is this not in the main game?
Great question. Point is, we have it now.
Okay. Okay, I'm a gunner now. I'm ready for it. Here we go. Loading briefing. Okay, wow, you're thin. Okay, Okay, war is just beginning. Remember your training. What training?
I mean, remember that he's probably giving this speech to the entire, like, unit of soldiers under his command. We're just some mercenaries that got hired to help.
Okay.
But, like, he has actual soldiers.
245. Okay, I don't think we're gonna want to use the Atlas this early. What is the...
No, this is the Go Fast mission.
This is the run mission. Got it. We have 3 light mechs. Wait. Where's my cicada? I guess the cicada's a medium. Okay.
It's a medium that moves like a light mech. So
The heaviest light we ever lighted.
The fire starter? Or do you want the cicada?
I'll run. Actually, you know where you're going. I'll take the fire
I know
starter.
this mission works.
That's
It
not how the
doesn't mean
mission
I know
works.
where I'm going.
Okay. Alright, I'll run. I'll run. Do we want other people, or do we want just us?
We want a full lance.
Okay, and everybody needs to be light?
Yes.
That's not gonna happen. I'm not deploying the urban on this. How about the assassin? Do you want the assassin? It's also medium.
Assassin is fast enough.
Let's see, speed 110.
It's reasonably fast.
Speed 90. Speed 90. Speed 120. Okay. We're nowhere near the tonnage, but this is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. The important thing is that we be mobile. Also, I'm painting your mech quick.
Okay. Okay. To elaborate, the beginning of Etrinosity 2. Yeah, or to celebrate the beginning. Yes. I'm so happy. Like...
There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
The assassin can be ugly, I don't care.
I don't get a lot of attention on YouTube. Like, I'm not like, this is not being like, hey, you can share a new... No. I do this as a hobby. This is, like, it's fine. But, like, when normally I get, like, maybe 20 views on a video, and then suddenly I get a video that's like, oh, hey, how about having, like, 200 views? And, like, 20 comments. I'm like, woo! Ooh.
Etrian Odyssey is what the people want, I see.
Apparently it's all people want from me. It's what they want me to do. It's a shame I have to take a break from it tomorrow because I didn't sleep, but here we are.
Reactor online.
Oh.
What?
Online.
The fuck do you mean you didn't sleep?
No, I didn't get to sleep until like 1 in the afternoon. I then slept, and then I woke up for this.
For generations, Tikhonov has stood as one
I
of the
see.
Federation's economic and manufacturing centers.
Oh, I'm fast.
House Liao has spent
Oh.
Yeah, welcome to speed.
considerable resources turning Tikhonov
You'll probably want to set yourself with G because you are probably the fastest mech in our land.
Yes.
dropship orbital arrays here on Tikhonov's first moon, Doria.
Like, the cicada is absolutely wild as mechs go.
Clearing the
It
way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planet
it is truly the mech of all time.
assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining
I can see why you said you were roaring in the 20s for this.
against targets of their own. Show show the second what you're made of, Commander.
Splash target.
Target acquired.
No, I need to slow down. We're just running.
Enemy destroyed.
What's this look on the inside? Okay, it's actually kind of smooth on the inside. On the outside, I'm janking everywhere. My greatest weapon is leg.
Okay, so this is a property destruction mission. Our goal is to go up to a thing, burn it to the ground, and leave.
Maybe I should have taken the flamers. We don't need to do anything here. Why am I
Nope.
here? Can I go up
Also,
this?
light mechs are one of the only use cases
Planetary defenses like these have
for
been
jump
around for
jets.
centuries.
Not gonna lie.
Taking and holding them would pull resources away from the invasion. The main objective here is to take Tikhonov itself. We can't risk giving the Confederation any more time to dig into their positions on planet.
Thinking like that is the reason humanity's seen 300 years of technological regression. All because of these bloody succession wars.
Shoot.
Watch your tone, Tech. We have a job to do. We can argue about historical preservation later. You're coming up on one of the anti-dropship arrays now, Commander. Only tangle with the defenders if you feel you need to. Once those guns are silenced, the militia will be stranded on this rock anyways. We have a long war ahead of us.
I probably should have
Be sure
equipped this
not
thing
to
with
take on
flamers.
any unnecessary risks. Anti-dropship batteries are active. Take them out.
I should have given this thing more weapons.
It's a cicada. It can only have one.
No, it could have 3. This one could have 3. It could have add 3 weapon slots. But I took the one
Oh, you
off.
pulled them?
Yeah, I pulled them for our armor because I thought this was going to be a run mission.
Right arm lost.
Unfortunately, this is not the type of mission where I can run and smash by running through things.
No, we have to kill the cannons.
That's unfortunate. I should have prepared differently.
Damage critical, need assistance.
On the other hand, you can also take advantage of that in order to, like, annoy enemies and screen for me.
Target acquired.
Excessive structure damage. I need help. Sorry, Commander. My
No.
mech is fried.
Yeah, he's dead. So knowing that, I think I would rather came in with a different mech.
Fair enough. We can restart if you don't like your mech. That's a good reason to reset.
Yeah, this mech is not going to work with its one medium laser. For this.
Okay. Then let's load back to before mission start. So now you kind of see how this mission goes.
Okay. Yeah, I thought
It's-
that, like, the way it sounded, I thought this was going to be like run to a place, walk through some buildings, leave. No, we have to
No,
actually
we have to
destroy
hit hard
guns,
targets.
which I can't. I can't walk through those. I need weapons. So speed is
Yeah,
not
you-
a yeah.
Speed is really important because if we get bogged down, we die. But yeah, you do actually need to hit things.
I'm sorry
Honestly,
I made our cicada worthless. Actually,
It's not necessarily worthless. It's just it has a job, and that job is to shoot its medium laser at things so the rest of us can do the job.
while also screaming in the speed of 130 kilometers.
Uh-huh.
I was definitely not used to that kind of speed. That was a lot. I felt myself being pulled back in my chair.
Now you know how I felt piloting the Locust.
Oh wait, I'd loaded the wrong point. Biscuits and gravy. I have to load enter mission, not mission. Enter system, not mission. My bad. My bad. For people who are here from the E-Train Odyssey videos, Zaer decided to be called Sunshine in the new series. The original plan was that I could have Zaer be 2 characters, so it would be funny to have Zaer and Sunshine. But given the current situation that I have going on with the latest video, that plan might change. If no one picks up the other class, though, then we could still have Zaer and Sunshine.
Which would just tickle me. I think it's a very funny plan, especially considering, like, the classes we're considering. But I won't spoil anything.
Okay. So, this time I need to go fast, but I don't need to go that fast, and definitely not, I need a weapon. So we're not taking the Cicada. It has a different job for a different mission. So, what moves fast enough? How fast do I need to go? Like 90? I need minimum 90 speed?
Yeah, the Firestarter is our main thing for this mission, and it has a speed of 97.2. Also, I noticed last time that the weapon groups are busted, so that's frustrating.
I'm half tempted to take the Hatchetman.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, never mind, we do. Okay. Well, then why wasn't it working? Weird.
The Hatchetman might be a little bit too slow. Yeah, it's only a 64.
Yeah, I would get left behind.
The Crab moves at a nice 81.
That's serviceable, actually.
If
81 is still
good,
pretty fast.
If 81 is good, then... Is there another... Okay, the Kintaro also goes at 81, so I can have someone ride that. I'm worried that the Commando just doesn't have good enough weapons for this.
It's got SRMs and a flamer. I equipped it for this mission.
Okay. If you think the AI will do a fine enough job holding it, then this will be what we do. Okay, is your weapon groups fixed?
Yep.
Improper English, Bolt. That should be, are your weapons groups fixed?
Ah, I see you also have a voice in your head that tells you things about grammar.
Yeah. I am often misnamed Voltage McGrammar.
Fucking hell.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Okay, I thought it was time for Cicada. It is not. Apparently it's never time. It is time for Crab, once again.
Online. All systems nominal.
Commander, for generations, Tikhonov has stood as one of the Confederation's economic and manufacturing centers. Because of this, House Liao has spent generations and considerable resources turning Tikhonov into one of the most fortified systems in the Inner Sphere, which includes a network of anti-dropship orbital arrays here on Tikhonov's first moon, Doria. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike force's assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining Kestrel Lancers will be executing similar strikes against targets of their own. Show the second what you're made of, Commander.
Okay, let's try this again.
I love Aurora Borealis in space.
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense when you stop and think about it, does it?
No.
We're on a moon. It probably doesn't have an atmosphere, but, like, don't worry about it.
Target destroyed.
It's just fun. It's gas. You know what? It can be gas. I'm surrounded by gas all the time. It's great.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
If you think about it too hard, everybody's surrounded by gas, although it's usually called oxygen.
Kind of.
once again, I'm walking into the town that I don't need to walk into.
Target acquired.
Shame we have to destroy these
Yep, mostly nitrogen, lots of CO2.
haven't been made in centuries.
Actually, not that much oxygen in the atmosphere.
Holding them would pull resources away from the invasion. The main objective here is to take Tikhonov itself. We can't risk giving the Confederation any more time to dig into their positions on planet.
Thinking like that is the reason humanity's seen 300 years of technological regression. All because of these bloody succession wars.
Watch your tone, Tech. We have a job to do. We can argue about historical preservation later. You're coming up on one of the anti-dropship arrays now, Commander. Only tangle with the defenders if you feel you need to. Once those guns are silenced, the militia will be stranded on this rock anyways. We have a long war ahead of us, so be sure not to take on any unnecessary risks. Anti-dropship batteries are active. Take them out.
Target destroyed.
So 4 blasts is enough to take that out.
Target acquired. Critical. Target destroyed.
Okay, that one only took 3. I guess I had some help. Okay.
Target acquired. Critical.
Heat's too hot. Heat's too hot. Heat's too hot.
Target destroyed.
Maybe I should take this guy out.
Hunchback.
Oh, no, that's a hunchback. Never mind. Never mind. Too big.
Target acquired.
Reporting component loss.
I feel like maybe bringing teammates on this mission is not great because they're always going to get tangled with the other mechs. But then again, they are distracting.
Critical. Target destroyed.
More. More.
Target acquired.
Trying to find these guns.
Target
Okay.
I'm showing all targets at this facility destroyed.
Onwards? Onwards it is then.
That's one installation down. Good
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we are about to lose Freeman. I feel like that's just an eventuality. We can't stop that. But the crab is doing a lot better than the cicada was. If I had given the cicada flamethrowers, it would have been fine. But I thought this was just going to be a different type of mission, so I equipped it poorly.
I need help.
Alright, goodbye, Freeman. You think he's dead?
We'll find out.
I really hope he's not. He's been a pretty good guy.
Target acquired.
Let's get away from the explosion that's going to happen.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target
Helicopter shooting at me, that's fine. Sneak through the buildings.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Use the destructible thing as cover.
Target destroyed. Target
The
destroyed.
weapons are still weapons.
Damage over here.
Yep.
Everything hurts.
Target acquired.
Cruises Lancers Command. Kestrel Lancers reporting all installations destroyed. You are clear for approach.
We read you, Marshal Davian. Return to your dropships and prepare your forces for planetfall. We'll see you on the ground.
Acknowledged. All stations, move to designated evac points on the double. We have an invasion to get to.
Yeah, we're kind of smoking.
Landing at your location.
A little bit, but we accomplished the objective.
uh... Yeah, the crab was much better suited for this. I feel like anything with 2 PPCXs is going to be suited for most situations. And you're much faster than me, so you will get there first. Speed!
We've got you, Commander. Mount up and prepare for a hard burn out of here. Marshal Davion wants us planetside with the rest of the Lancers ASAP.
I made it. And Preston's still there, so we're good. Fawn's adds
Let's
mostly
find out
nitrogen.
if anybody's there.
Mostly nitrogen about the gas thing. That's a hydrate, and probably and a posture. Sure thing, Fawns.
Voltage looked in the oven. He found a juniper, tomato, and carrot roast.
Mmm. Bursted a big carrot
As
as
you
if
can
it's a
see, we make a lot of money off these missions.
Yes, I see. 5 million sea bills. And we can take, like, almost all the weapons.
Freeman is only injured.
Woo!
Kinkara was knackered, Firestarter's pretty fucked up. But we did it!
That's a shame. I need to mute for a brief moment. Okay, sinus is cleared. Let's see. Yo, that's our mission. Do we have an opportunity to repair or no?
No, we don't.
I see.
That's why we needed to have so many mechs.
Valiant effort in there. So our visibility is reduced. That's okay. So, how's this mission go?
This mission, I'm going to let it play out for a bit.
Okay.
The rest of this planet is... I don't remember sticking out as being, like, too stupid crazy hard.
So only the first mission was weird. No? Okay.
I am, however, not going to take the 2R for this mission. I'm going to take the Jaeger.
Okay.
And that is because I know I'm going to want the 2R later.
How many missions are we going to be going through here?
I think a total of 3 or 4.
4. Alright, let's err on the side of caution. 4. We'll save the Atlas for later.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. We don't want to lead with our heaviest mechs here.
Okay, so Wolverine? No, that's still a little bit underweight.
Underweight is fine. Remember, it's a maximum.
Okay. I do think I'm going to rush in with the hatchet. Like, this thing's a medium mech. If this thing breaks, I don't... I don't mind. And we have a spare hatchet, too, so I think this will be fine.
We should queue up repairs on our mechs immediately, however.
Okay. Yeah, as long as we're doing that, I might as well refit the cicada.
Yeah, I am refitting the Firestarter as well because it broke.
So let's get two weak flamers in here. It doesn't really need heat sinks, does it?
Not especially.
Oh, do I really just
like,
not
the
have...
cicada runs a little hot, but...
Oh, it's a little bit heavy if I do that. Where do I take the armor off? I'm afraid to take it away from the leg. I gotta take 4 off from a couple of places.
Okay.
That'll do it. Okay. Okay, the cicada's
Looking
now
at
a weapon.
our loadout, I think we should have one of our AI pilots take the Blackjack rather than taking the Centurion and the Wolverine at the same time.
Okay.
And that's mainly because they both cover a similar range bracket.
Actually, Preston's better at lasers.
Mm-hmm.
Preston's better at everything, to be perfectly honest, but... Yeah, if we're gonna have mixed weapons, Preston probably
That's
wants to
because
have...
Cardenas is our spare.
Yeah. We'll flip it like that. Okay, does this look good?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait 15 days for mission to start? What?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
That's why we need to get those repairs going.
I thought you said we didn't have time for repairs. I thought it was going to go in. Oh, well. Oh, well. It's fine. We'll give it a
The
go.
repairs aren't going to finish most times between missions. We just need to get them started so they, like, at least make some progress.
Like, the
so
guitar
maybe
is not
we
going to
can
be
move
done.
it, like,
but everything else will
yeah. The light mechs, because they're light mechs, they'll be ready. But eventually we're going to be doing this with our medium and heavy mechs pretty consistently, and we really want them to be repaired as soon as possible. So that maybe sometimes we can use our heavier mechs again on the same planet.
And yes, it was a carrot, tomato, and juniper roast. That was the last redeem.
Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online.
Which I'm imagining you're just using a really big carrot, so that's the thing that's substituting for the meat.
All systems nominal.
Each of the Crucis Lancers regiments has been assigned to take cities adjacent to regional spaceports to secure our foothold within the system, while the 6th and 8th Crucis RCT makes an advance on the capital city of Tikograd. We have been assigned to take and hold the mining city of Gizhiga and its small spaceport high in the Kazan mountain range. Our fighters report that they have inflicted heavy casualties against the Ariana Grenadiers defending the region, pushing them back into the city itself. Their remaining Op-4 and some planetary militia have held themselves up in the city and have refused to surrender to our forces. So we've been ordered to move against them and clear them out. Taking out all Grenadier forces should force the Tikhonov militia to surrender, so Grenadier IFFs will be highlighted as primary targets on your HUD. Our best estimate is that there is roughly a company's worth of active Grenadiers in the city that we will need to clear out. So let's get to work, Lancers.
I'm glad that you are shooting it with missiles, so I can walk up. Never mind.
Target acquired.
Never mind, I found another target.
I'm taking heavy
There goes gun.
requesting support.
Isn't it against the Ares conventions to attack cities housing civilian populations?
The Ares conventions were renounced at the beginning of the First Succession War, and even if they were still ratified, the Grenadiers taking refuge in the city would still constitute a military target under the conventions. I don't like it any more than you do. Urban combat is dirty work, but in this case, the Grenadiers are forcing our hand. If we crush their main body, the hope is that their remaining forces should capitulate to us. But the Grenadiers are fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, so it's anyone's guess as to what they will do. Let's hope their compassion for their people exceeds their desire to draw out this engagement any longer.
Commander, It looks like that mech had some valuables on it. Go over and pick it up.
I'm right on.
If there's anything we can use.
Target acquired.
Yeah, being the
All right,
one hatchet
onwards.
is great. Being the one hatchet is great.
Yeah?
I think I have a secret as to why this mission's going so well, but I'll see how the rest of the mission plays out before I share.
We've made
Oh, yeah?
contact with the Grenadiers.
Mm-hmm.
That's
They're using
exciting.
the inner city as cover. All Lancer forces advance into the city and flush them out.
Nearly there, Commander. Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. You can never have too much ammunition.
Target fire starter.
Fire starter, huh?
Ooh, crap. What the hell?
It was a fire starter, or did I chop you?
Something just shot me in the back.
Is it the fire starter?
I don't know what it is. They snuck up on me. It's a panther. Panther with a PPCX. Thanks for not covering me, Allied forces.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
They're just standing there? Okay, thanks. Cool, great.
Maybe they're long range mechs.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is going critical.
Chop chop! Oh, you got stuck on a building! How unfortunate for you!
Grenadier forces are showing losses. Let's keep them.
I'm about to be cored.
New target Panther.
If I do get cored, it's okay. I'm just the hatchet.
Come on. Oh yeah, just make yourself a nice big target for me.
Of all primary targets have been destroyed.
Oh, if I engage again, I'm dead. I got the loot.
Good. Ammunitions can be restored.
Probably we want to send Cardenas and Preston in.
Okay, so what is that command? F1?
Vindicated.
Copy. Lance target identified.
Ooh. Oh, they're shooting the building. They know I'm taking cover behind it.
New target quick draw. Target acquired.
Yeah, if I take one more shot, I'm down. So that's why I'm not really engaging. I could probably go hide behind a tree, or like this fort. I heard missiles scream at me.
Structure damage. Request support.
I can't. If I support, I'm dead too.
Everybody has excessive structure damage right now.
And there's so many more mechs.
Component lost.
So if we fail this, I just try again with something heavier.
Ammo explosion detected.
Ammo explosion. I got one shot before I went down, though.
Tango down.
Oh, he's about to lose an arm.
Right torso destroyed.
He's not even looking at what's shooting at him. Our mechs are getting so knackered. How's Zaer doing?
Bad.
Do you think a heavier mech would have solved this?
Maybe a heavier overall complement? But also I made a pretty crucial piloting mistake early on and lost a bunch of weapons, so...
Do we just want to try again with the same comp?
Taking too much damage over here.
Or do you think you still have a chance?
You have fought bravely for your cause, but the battle is lost. Surrender and no further harm will come to you or Gizhiga.
Do you take us for fools? You, the dogs of that coward, Han Stavion, who extended the hands of friendship and unity only to
yeah, I'm about to blow.
conquest of our nation at his wedding. After what he did, no self-respect.
Yep, there I go.
Okay. We do... I have to load back the finished mission, which means we still have to do our repairs and such. That's okay. So, the secret that I thought was going to be a power to our success was, when I muted, I was also brought a plate. And on it were some power croissants.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I thought maybe
That would have
this...
been very funny if it worked.
Yeah, unfortunately, the power croissant doesn't actually help a mech fight, because it's not the mech fighting with the croissant. It's me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we still get this, and we still get every single item. I'll have to remember to make another save here. So we still go into the mechs, and we still hit repair all. Now then we go back to the cicada, and we rearm this to have a flamethrower. We'll give it one flamethrower. I thought we had a tier 2 flamer. Looks like I'm wrong.
I thought we did too.
There's a couple in the market. I'll buy one. We'll buy a tier 1 flamer. Yeah, one flamer as opposed to one medium laser. That'll make it better for its job.
And having the laser is still nice.
I didn't give it the laser. Undo the cicada. Do that. Do this again. Give it the flamer in the middle. Give it a laser on the side. 2 weapons. Trying to nickel and dime my armor down so I could actually fit it. There we go. Just like last time. There we go. Okay. Back to the mission. We get the mission. We take the mission. We get paid the same things that we get paid before. This time we know we need a little bit more armor. I think I'll be okay if I keep on using the hatchet. The hatchet is good. Do you need something different? Sir? It'll tear their handles off with that type of
I
power.
better bump the mute button.
Oh, there you are. Hi, welcome back.
Hi, I was here. Sensitive headset, I guess. Mainly, I just need to be a little more careful with the Jaeger mech and not, like, let something punch me.
I see. I think
So
we had
as
something
long
that
as I
wasn't
do a
this
better
intelligence.
job of staying back, I should be okay.
I think we had a composition like this last time. No, we didn't use the Wolverine. What did we use?
We used... Oh, we did use the Wolverine. We used the Blackjack as a range, and... I'm pretty sure it was the Wolverine.
Do I use a Warhammer this time?
I think the Warhammer would be a good pick.
Okay. I'm going to save the game at this point, so we don't have to constantly
Good call.
Then we'll go into the mission. That way we don't have to do all whatever we just did. We wait the 15 days, everything gets done, we're good. We're good. These are great croissants.
You are making me a bit hungry.
What, you mean that doesn't happen every stream anyway with all the oven redeems?
I can't hear the oven redeems.
Oh, that's fair, but you do hear me talk about them, though.
Sometimes,
Hmm.
and oftentimes there's something like totally absurd, so it doesn't make me hungry, but a croissant just sounds nice.
There
like
is
a warm,
the power croissant in the normal oven. I think that's what it is. The random oven makes weird combinations of stuff. And even my normal oven is half filled with nonsense. You know what? You know what? That might be an idea. What if I split the oven up? What if I had, like, edible oven redeem, nonsense oven redeem, and then the random?
I think people would use it.
So that way people who want the weird curse stuff can get the weird curse stuff, but people who just want food suggestions can get some food suggestions. Alright, you ready, Zaer?
Just pouring myself a little bit of tea real quick.
Ah, yes, your nighttime
But yes.
tea.
It helps with me sleep.
I think that was actually really nice about the trick-or-treat redeem. Almost everything in there was edible, with the exception of the penny.
The accursed penny.
I don't know, like, I don't think anybody really trick-or-treats anymore. It's all trunk-or-treat or, like, community things. But when I went trick-or-treating, the person who was like, I didn't feel like going out, get yourself a penny. It's like, I can't buy candy with this.
Reactor online.
Also, I'm like 8.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Each of the Crucis Lancers regiments has been assigned to take cities adjacent to regional spaceports to secure our foothold within the system. While the
I'm gonna see what my weapon groups are while he blabs. That button is that. Got it.
and hold the mining city of Gizhiga and its small spaceport high in the Kazan mountain range. Our fighters report that they have inflicted heavy casualties against the Ariana Grenadiers defending the region, pushing them back into the city itself. Their remaining Op-4 and some planetary militia have held themselves up in the city and have refused to surrender to our forces. So we've been ordered to move against them and clear them out. Taking out all Grenadier forces should force the Tikhonov militia to surrender, so Grenadier IFFs will be highlighted as primary targets on your HUD. Our best estimate is that there is roughly a company's worth of active Grenadiers in the city that we will need to clear out. So let's get to work, Lancers.
Target acquired.
Ah. Yes, I know I shot someone briefly with machine guns. It's machine guns, it's fine. Come on, stop flying for 2 seconds.
That Warhammer's down a leg. If we can take the other one down, there it goes.
There's a tiny thing on me.
Go over and pick it up. Let's see if there's anything we can use.
Isn't it against the Ares conventions to attack cities housing civilian populations?
The Ares
There we
conventions
go.
were renounced at the beginning of the First Succession War. And even if they were still ratified, the Grenadiers taking refuge in the city would still constitute a military target under the conventions. I don't like it any more than you do. Urban combat is dirty work. But in this case, the Grenadiers are forcing our hand. If we crush their main body, the hope is that their remaining forces should capitulate to us. But the Grenadiers are fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, so it's anyone's guess as to what they will do. Let's hope their compassion for their people exceeds their desire to draw out this engagement any longer.
Ah. I'm fine. I don't need a hit-o. I don't need a hit-o. I'm good. Neat. About to lose my right PPC, but...
Listen, we're going to lose parts in this campaign. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
We have been building up cash for a reason.
They still do both. Say little monsters sometimes like to put out their mobile and give you their Venmo. Ugh.
That's close enough. Ready
I haven't had that in the trick-or-treating I had in our neighborhood. What we did have is a lot of people, like, driving into the neighborhood in their cars and then taking their kids around the block. And, like, following them in their cars, which I guess is, like, nice and safety-oriented, but...
We've made contact with the Grenadiers.
Also, isn't the intent to, like, go around your own neighborhood? I don't know.
Advance into the city.
I like dressing up for Halloween, I like handing out candy, but... More often than not, I find myself looking at a lot of the parents with a little bit of...
Contempt.
Really? Like, really? These are the lessons you're teaching your kids?
Lost the arm. Oh, right, I have missiles.
Taking heavy damage. Requesting support.
Critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Enemy mech down.
Good, 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 got that.
Grenadier forces are showing losses. Let's keep the momentum up.
I don't know, like, when I was young, my neighborhood actually didn't do Halloween. They didn't do trick-or-treating. So I did have to drive to other neighborhoods. I did have to walk long distances to other neighborhoods to be able to properly get to a site to trick-or-treat. You don't know everybody's circumstances there. The fact that you're still
That's
doing
fair.
trick-or-treat is great.
Destroyed.
My coworker, well, one of my coworkers, they have a situation where, like, they live in the quote-unquote rich neighborhood. So you see all these people coming in with, like, all these outfits that, like, look like they were assembled out of $10 worth of rags, or somebody going in, like, some hand-me-downs claiming to be a hobo, and they're just like, you're not even trying, are you? You're just coming to the neighborhood to try and get more candy than your costume's worth. And I'm like, that's a terrible way to look at it. They're having fun. Just let them have fun.
Yeah, for one thing, you shouldn't be blaming kids for, like, their parents' income.
Incoming missile.
Ugh, one fire starter cost me, like, an entire side of the Jaeger, but we're good.
At least I'm still mostly in fighting shape. Meanwhile, at this point with the hatchet, I was not.
New target. Urban.
Mm-hmm.
Target acquired.
Ledge target received.
We're going after this one on the left first. Yeah, this one. That's
I'm
like out
very
of the
far
way.
away, so.
New target. Phoenix Hawk.
It's a Phoenix Hawk. It's little. And it went away from everything else. We're going for that first.
There?
Got it.
Target destroyed.
Okay, next one.
Target.
Shared target identified.
This one is a Vindicator. That's kind of light, right?
Target acquired.
It's a medium mech. It should have a PPC of some kind. So, do watch out for it.
Well, I also have a PPC.
Damn, component lost. Grenadier forces, you have fought bravely for your cause, but the battle is lost. Surrender and no further harm will come to you or
I think I'm out of machine gun bullets.
Do you take us for fools? You, the dogs of that
Target
coward,
destroyed.
Hans
Okay.
extended the hands of friendship and unity only to gloat over the conquest of our
New
nation
target.
and
Quick
its
draw.
winning. After what he did, no self-respecting Capellan will ever again trust the lies your Federation spews, especially the word of a Davion like you.
Very well.
Just a quick draw left.
Astro Lancers, finish the fight.
They're gonna take off my PPC if I engage.
Incoming missile.
Yeah, send the AI in after it first.
Copy, Lance target identified.
Wait, we were this close to getting done with the mission last time too?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, we almost did first try. Alright, yeah, and it's going down.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Well, I only lost one PPC.
Ariana Grenadier forces have been neutralized. Commander, secure your position and prepare to receive relief forces. With any luck, the other 7 Lancer regiments meet with similar success.
And so the Warhammer was the croissant all along. Because that's the only thing we changed, right?
I mean, mainly, we had a better front line. Our medium mech still got the tar kicked out of them, and I still lost like half my mech.
Yeah, these missions are kind of straightforward, but like they're still missions, and we still lose a lot of parts. Perhaps we were a bit overconfident after the easiness of the Hatchetman missions.
Perhaps.
The real croissant was the friends we made along the way. He dropped something. We didn't pick it up, apparently. Well, whatever. So let's see. With our salvage, we can pick up the quick draw, the fire starter, a panther, or another panther. I think we get the quick draw.
Yeah. We take it and sell it. We'll be able to buy some good heavy mechs later.
Get ourselves some medium lasers, no jump jets, maybe an SRM ammo. Yeah, this is fine. No, what? Actually, no, we're out of flamers. We're picking up the flamer. Good salvage. Pretty good pay, all things considered. Oh. What did we lose on the Jaeger that cost so much? That's another posture stretch and hydrate from Jade. Okay, Jade, thank you. How are we looking on this one?
Voltage looked into the oven. Oh, well, that explains that odor. It's Brussels sprouts, all right.
Well, Jade, it's edible. You got Brussels sprouts. It's at least you got something edible. And she's just like, oh, FF. I don't know, Brussels sprouts aren't bad. I used to hate them when I was young, but now that I'm old, it's like, oh, actually, these are pretty good. They just need butter, honestly. Most things need butter, and they get better, but... Okay, so what's this mission looking like? Even worse?
So this one is the one, if I am remembering right. If I am remembering right, this is the one I'm bringing my Marauder 2R for.
Do we want to bring all the heavy stuff, or do we save the Atlas for later?
I don't think we can bring the Atlas without going over our tonnage limit.
No, we can. We just need to shuffle everybody else around. So the Blackjack is knackered. We gotta switch that around. Let's have you be in, I don't know, put you in the Assassin. And what if I put you in another medium? What if you get the Centurion? Yeah, we're only 10 over. We're only 10 over.
Enough.
So if I drop the Centurion down to... Not the Cicada. Absolutely not the Cicada. The Hatchet. Like, is giving the AI the melee mechs a good idea?
The Assassin is probably fine. Giving them the Assassin and the Hatchetman together is probably a bad idea.
Yeah, how about the Irby?
I think the Irby is a great choice for this mission, actually.
Maybe we don't put Preston
and that
in
is
it.
mainly because we're not going to be going very fast and there's a lot of cover.
Okay. Alright, so...
So the Urban Mech is going to be in this, like, ideal environment.
In that case, we upgrade the Assassin to the Hatchet. You think this will be fine?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. So let's start the repairs on everybody. We're not going to do it for the Quick Draw. The Quick Draw goes into cold storage.
I think we just sell it.
Okay. We just straight up sell it right now. We'll lose a little bit of money because we're in green zone, but, like, that's okay. It's okay. We repair all the mechs. I'm gonna say that we're missing anything on any of these. We don't have an extra LRM stream, and we don't have an Autocannon 2 rapid fire. Let's take a look at the store. What kind of LRM stream was it? 15?
We put LRM 15 streams on as many things as possible. It's kind of... For most applications, it's kind of the ideal LRM. The Archer is actually a heavy mech that is made for LRM 20s.
We don't have... There's no 15 streams in the market, so that we're not going to be able to do that repair. Unless we swap its weapon out for something else. And the other thing was the AC2...
We'll take an LRM 15 of the same tech level if we can. It doesn't have to be stream.
Okay. I bought the AC2 rapid fire that they had that was tier 1. It's rapid fire, not burst fire, correct? I'll buy the tier 0 that they have.
Yeah, we prefer rapid.
Okay, we got what we can get. So we still look at that, and we still need to undo the Jaeger mech repair. And we redo the Jaeger mech repair manually. So, if I hit the repair all button, yeah, we don't have an extra LRM 15 stream. I don't think we have a spare. Yeah, we just don't have a spare 15 stream. We could give it just a 15 for now. Yeah, it has a 10 stream in the other hand. Yeah, we gotta give it what we can give it. If that's all the room we have, that's all the room that we have. It gets an LRM 15.
Uriel asks, hey there, have you ever done any YouTube content? Besides the ones with Bolt on his channel, I mean. No!
You could. People like you. But again, it's a management of time thing, and your time is pretty occupied with other things. You don't really... People don't realize just how much time I spend doing recordings. Doing recordings and streaming, actually very taxing. There's a reason I only stream 2 days a week.
Yeah. I think the big limitation for me right now is technology. My laptop is not good enough to either stream, definitely not good enough to stream most games I would want to do streams of. And it would be much easier to record things.
Let's see. Oh, I missed a lot of chat, actually. Salty blanch into oil roast is a true combo for any vegetable. Euros, I put on something to make it palatable. It's a cop-out. J-Dads, I take broccoli over Brussels sprouts any day. Me too, honestly.
Strategic Director Pavel Ridzik has fled this system, and the primary earthworks manufacturing facilities in Tigograd have fallen under our control. But the fight is not over. Davian intelligence has tracked the remaining Liao defenders to a hidden earthworks mech assembly plant and storage facility close to our forward operating base. Our mission is to
be clear, that is not a resentful no. It's just, nope, never done it.
Kestrel Lancers, advance.
I've tried streaming like 3 times, never had much success. There was never a reason to make YouTube videos. And I super missed the bus on being a YouTuber when it was something that was easier to get into. When it was first like something getting big and the first people with their foot in the doors found degrees of success, as long as like they didn't get outcompeted by people in similar niches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
So there was just never a good opportunity for me to do so, really.
Can you get the hoppers?
Yep.
Okay. I'm not gonna worry about them then.
Target destroyed.
I don't know. I feel like when I first came out with my YouTube thing, like, there was a lot of people doing the things I was doing. However, nobody was playing the games that I was doing. And that's why I kept on doing it.
Yeah, that's why you had a niche.
And even then, like, it was so small because I wasn't playing the big, latest and greatest games. I was just playing things that I'm like, why does nobody play this? Nowadays, all those games that were on my channel, like, there's so many people. There's so many, like, very retro gamer channels out there now. So, because I left, I guess other people had time to move in, or, like, I don't know, I just didn't... It's fine. But now what am I doing? I'm just playing games and having fun. And people like my voice, so I guess that's nice.
The big barrier for me continues to be time, right? Because, like,
Anyone with jump capabilities, we may be able to silence those turrets all at once.
Jump capabilities, you say? That's quitter talk. Let's punch our way in.
I have a 4-hour job at a cafe. And then outside of that, I work as a pet sitter. And I don't have a good space I can use as a studio. I don't have good recording equipment. The barrier to entry technologically is decently high. Not horrific, but like...
New target, Blackjack.
There is a degree of buy-in, and I can't dedicate that time and money to it if I'm not confident it's going to pan out, you know?
In my situation, though, like, it's just a hobby. Like, it doesn't have to pan out.
Target acquired.
I'd probably still be making my videos even if it only got the, like, 5 views or whatever that, like, my smaller stuff does. There's a reason I do the smaller stuff. It's because I think it's fun. That's what you do with a hobby, right?
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Heat critical. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I think that the thing is that, like,
Target acquired.
I'm just not in a place where I can afford to have an expensive hobby.
Heat critical.
Isn't gaming an expensive hobby?
Target destroyed.
Streaming and YouTubing is just an extension of that for me.
Yeah.
System offline.
Hmm. I think I'm okay.
So it'd be making the hobby I have more expensive.
Hmm.
And I just can't justify that.
Target acquired.
Marshal Davian, we have breached the facility's perimeter. IFF readings indicate additional hostiles both inside and outside the facility. Commander Mason, you will secure the interior. Do your best to preserve as much of the facility as possible. A working mech production facility is much too valuable to destroy.
So
All
don't
remaining
walk
Lancers,
over everything.
Fan out and secure the exterior of this facility. Make sure no Liao forces escape.
Come on. Come on. Get up. Yeah. Gotta take this little guy out. Throw more missiles at it.
Could this allied Atlas get out of my line of fire, please? Thank you.
Sorry?
Not you.
I am an
AI.
allied Atlas. We got it.
Target destroyed.
What's in the other way? Oh, wow, this is a cluster. Oh, my.
New target urban mech.
Oh, come.
Yeah, that's my complaint.
Target destroyed.
How about, I was just gonna try and go through the wall, but it didn't let me.
No, you generally don't want to do that on this map.
Where even are we going? Through that door and out? Okay. I'm trying, I swear. Genuinely, I just want to fit through the door, but I'm one of the biggest mechs in the game. Do you want me to go through first, or you?
If you don't mind going first,
Sure.
that would be good.
No, sorry, buildings, there's no fixing it. There's no fixing it. I'm huge. I'm bigger than an
It is
Xbox.
unfortunate that we didn't bring a jump-capable mech.
Battle mechs designs in centuries. Yes, between the Raven and the Cataphract, House Liao has been the only great house other than House Steiner to produce brand new mech designs since the start of the Succession Wars. Even with it being mostly cobbled together by recycling components from other mechs, it's still an impressive battle mech, which is why it is imperative that we minimize the damage to this facility.
Oh, chat's comparing me to a Kool-Aid man going through walls.
Visual confirmation on mercenary forces.
Is there a green Kool-Aid man? They're like, there shouldn't be. I'm like, yes, there is.
Target spider.
Oh no, I shot a building with the AC-20. The spider's jumping over me. It's so small. It's so small. But I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it. I can't even see the thing. I need to get up, right? I need to not have my giant arms smash through the walls. They specifically said, don't destroy the facility. So, I'm trying. Unfortunately, I'm
What
an
I
Atlas.
think is funny is, you remember earlier when the dude talking was like, hey, Lancer forces go secure the outside, mercenaries go in?
New target trebuchet.
Do you like how the blue forces are following us?
Yeah, how about that? Probably because we killed everything outside.
Enemy mech down.
Good job, Happen. Alright.
They keep getting in the way.
I love our Hatchetman companion. All the enemies are focusing on me, and then the Hatchet guy comes up and... That's great. This is great. I'm happy with the mechs that we've been getting every single stream.
Mm-hmm. And I love having allied mechs. I just wish they would, like, not do the things they're doing.
Fit through the door. Okay.
I really, really like when the AI start just plowing through the environment like it's not there.
Trespassing on Earthworks Limited private property. Withdraw from this facility immediately or face the consequences.
I am Marshal Jackson Davian of the 2nd Crucis Lancers. In the name of First Prince Hans Davian and the Federated Sons, we are here to commandeer this facility. Stand down and surrender, and no further harm will come to you or your people.
I am afraid both you and I know that this is not possible, Marshal. If you will not withdraw, then it is my duty to make sure that this facility becomes your tomb.
Commander, clear out the remaining enemy forces as fast as you can. They will most likely attempt to sabotage the facility rather than see it fall into our hands.
As we're shooting down the facility anyway. It's...
Target destroyed.
Well... Oh wait, no, there's more. Okay. We're trying. Unfortunately, we're moving at the speed of Atlas. Both allied
Fucking- The Hatchetman just continuously tries to walk through me? What the fuck?
I'm so sorry that you were struggling with our Hatchetman teammate. Oh, this is good.
I honestly haven't taken much damage yet. But, like, a lot of it so far has been, like, people walking directly into my face.
Okay, well, that's gonna get taken care of by all them. Yeah, you guys got that out there?
I just watched them blow up an entire building.
Commander, our mission is to capture this complex in functional condition. Check your
Oh, sorry. I mean, that's them.
and eliminate any enemies you encounter.
That's your soldiers, Jackson Davion!
Target destroyed.
They are the ones blowing up buildings! We are being very careful!
Oh, how am I even gonna fit in this hallway? Very
Want to
carefully.
preserve the building, tell your fucking Atlas pilot to stop plowing through the walls!
I'm doing
What the f-
I'm trying my darndest, but... but it's so hard. This is such a tight space for an Atlas. Oh, like, I can't... Like, look at this. Look at this. There's no way. There's no way. Goodbye, truck.
Oh, Bolt, make sure to use that repair station there.
Make use of them while you can, Commander.
Sure.
No telling what we will face deeper into this facility.
System offline.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I haven't lost anything yet. This will give me, Yeah, now I'm in pristine condition. Maximum value repairing an Atlas with this sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I need to dodge these. How am I supposed to fit?
I didn't take much damage so far, but, like, the AI is not going to use these things, so I will.
How do I get through?
Acquired. New target Raven.
Did I just squash it? I squashed a small mech by walking on it.
Acquired.
This fucking traffic jam, oh my god.
This is the worst,
I
actually.
can't shoot!
New target Locust.
I might actually go back to the repair station and use the other one.
Critical.
Oh, my stars in heaven.
Remember, Zaer, you're sunshine. You're not cloudy. You're sunshine.
Destroyed.
Can I play the game now? Is it my turn yet? Mom, it's my turn to play with the Xbox! Get out of the fucking way!
After you. I'm behind you. I walked
Not
in.
you!
I walked in first. I got shot. I took 2 steps back. Then here comes the blue units. And get out of the way, Irby. I'm coming through. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, this mission is exactly as rough as I remember it being.
No, that's you know things are moving slow when the when the Irby is in the
I told you it would keep up.
The trash can.
We call it the trash can, not the trash can.
Oh.
I swear, if the AI screws us on the secondary objective, I'm gonna be so pissed.
We're not gonna be making that.
But we can't do the turret generator because we can't physically get up there. Which, like, whatever. But the blue units keep, like, just walking directly into destructible terrain, and I'm just watching the health bar go down.
We gotta keep it above what, 40% minimum?
It doesn't say. It just says don't let it be destroyed. Like, at what point is the threshold crossed? I don't know.
I took the wrong road, so I'm gonna destroy a little bit more.
Fucking Hatchetman, stop! Stop doing what you're doing!
Target destroyed.
Enemy contact. Guns up.
Yep, I can't see anything, but the enemy's dead, so we're good.
Carefully thread the needle. Okay, I can actually walk at full speed for a half second.
We're good.
New target cataphract. Heat critical. System offline.
We're fine. I'm an Atlas. We're fine.
Heat critical. System offline.
No! I see what you mean.
On behalf of the Federated Sons, I accept your surrender. All Crucis Lancer forces, stand down. Mission accomplished. Tikhonov is ours.
Well, we did it.
Oh. The 2R barely has a scratch. Does that count?
I mean, at the very end, I walked into like 4 enemies. However, I was an Atlas, so I'm fine. During that last fight, I shut down like 3 or 4 times in a row. I did not use the override to get out. But you know what? I was an Atlas. I'm fine.
I couldn't even see the enemy.
I'm so sorry. I walked through a door.
I showed 2 helicopters.
I walked through doors, and I got shot a lot. But our MP laser
Atlas would have been fine. This would have been fine if the blue units had stayed where they were supposed to. Let us do our fucking job. What are you paying us for?
I mean, for me to be an Atlas, I guess. Oh, I cannot take the cataphract. It's too big. Oh, hi there. Remember, kids, the only proper hunchback is the 4G. All others are heretical bull. Also, Capellans aren't people. You know, they're in a video game, so I'm inclined to agree. Also, it seems like a lot of people in this game are just kind of nasty.
Also, I am not specifically on either side of Team Hunchback, but, like, the Swaybacks can be scary.
Also, no YAML. I usually do have alerts and stuff, however, I don't normally get bits on the channel. So I don't really have any bit alerts. However, I can do this for you. Thank you for the bits! I have a couple of, like if someone says coin or moolah in the chat, those are the non-redeemed things I'll do a sound. And so, like, yet another mech lab. It's a mod. No, I'm doing completely unmodded. Bolt, are we the baddies? Because we sound like the baddies. We're mercenaries. We align with both the baddies and the good people. We align with the person with the deeper pockets. While also trying to get revenge for our dad, I guess.
If you haven't picked up on it yet, we are working for some people who have some very questionable actions they're being taken. Welcome to MechWarrior. It's all like this.
I'm going to take the blackjack because it's all we can pick up. They paid us with the cataphract, so I didn't need to loot the cataphract as a cataphract. Neat.
And the cataphract is fine. It's an okay mech. We will use it.
The blackjack, on the other hand, it's a jump jet blackjack. I'm inclined to just sell it.
Let's see. It's the AC2 variety, and we have the large laser one, so yeah, sell it.
Oh, have fun. The campaign has some bad writing. Oh, you're doing Kestrel lasers. Yes, we're in Operation Rat right now. We will... I can't sell it. Apparently we're not in the location that can sell or repair right now. No, we can repair, but we can't sell. Weird. Oh, there it is. I just couldn't see.
Oh, we're going to a new planet now, too.
Excellent. What do they have for sale here? We can buy a catapult.
Pick that up. That will give us 3 fire support mech. So we will be able to use one every mission from here on out, I think.
Okay. We're going to buy the catapult. It's a little bit expensive. We're okay. We have 11 million. So we can afford to buy probably one more mech. They are also selling an archer here.
We don't need a second archer.
They're also selling quick draws, riflemen, thunderbolts, warhammers, a wolfhound. They're selling, like, pretty much anything. A Jaegerbeck, a grasshopper. I think grasshopper I heard was good. But it also has lots of jump
We used to have a
jets.
grasshopper, I think.
We looked at a grasshopper. I don't think we've ever owned one.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Either way,
Grasshopper's fine. It's very similar to
Jaegerbeck
Black
is
Knight?
bad. We like our Jaegerbeck, actually.
I profoundly disagree.
Yeah, wait,
But you do have to build it right.
Yeah, our Jaegerbeck is armed with a couple of AC2 RFs. Yeah, turns out making the AC2 rapid fire is really good. Like, really good long-range mech.
Okay. It definitely does need, like, a front line to support it, though.
Overall, I'm pretty happy with the mechs that we have, to be honest. Did we break any weapons that run? No! We'll just repair the armor.
Nope. Repair all.
Okay, repair it all. We're going to depart. This will take 64 additional days.
Everything should be done by then.
Well, at the store, we should probably look to see if they have any 15 streams. I don't see any 15 streams.
Ugh. Oh well, we'll get more. Do we have just regular 15s? We need them.
They are, but they're low quality. Do we want to pick them up anyway?
Whatever. We need parts.
Okay. We got
Our
them.
catapult uses 15s. The Jaeger uses 15s. If we lose the 20s on the Archer, we'll have to fit it with 15s. Like, they're just a very good workhorse LRM.
Okay.
Especially when LRM 20s are hard to get.
Oh, another cutscene.
And they may occasionally be hard to get.
Wave 3 of Operation Rat has begun. From here, the Crucis Lancers will divide and conquer a number of systems, securing our grip of the Tikhonov commonality. The second and third Crucis Lancers' next assignment is to take the world of Tigris. Boasting one of the highest standards of living and well-educated populaces in all of the Capellan Confederation, Tigris has acted as a cultural center and brain trust of the Capellan state for centuries. Bringing Tigris to heel will consolidate the Federated Sun's might throughout the Terran corridor, and further secure our hold of vital jump ship routes into the Lyran Commonwealth. Its conquest will also rob House Liao of a major population center containing some of the Capellan state's brightest minds and wealthiest families, hampering the Confederation for generations. Given the system's wealth and nobility, House Liao has stationed significant defenses on Tigris. With only 2nd and 3rd battalions assigned to this invasion, we should expect to encounter stiff resistance to our occupation, as we will not be able to rely on the same amount of support that we received on Tikhonov. But always remember, the Lancers have already done what not even the Star League could do. We took the unconquerable world of Tikhonov. Compared to that, there is nothing that Tigris can throw at us that we haven't already faced before.
Unless they throw, like, nothing but king crabs and atlases at us, right?
Anyway.
I did see the thing about the Warhammer. I do agree that the Warhammer is a pretty good mech. Unfortunately, we already have one. Well, we had two. We had three at one point, but we got rid of them in order to be able to buy our Atlas. I'm happy having the one Warhammer. I'm not sure we need too many more than that. Probably the only mech we'd want lots of is, like, maybe Atlases and crabs. King crabs. We can look at what the shopping is like here, too, though. Let's see. They have a Battle Master. They have a Black Knight. They have yet another catapult. They have a Cyclops.
The Black Knight.
Another Marauder 3M. We do have two Marauders. We do enjoy our Marauders. They have...
We don't need another Marauder, though.
The Orion K. Is this the Orion that I would like to play as?
What's the loadout?
LRM, SRM, 2 medium lasers, and an AC-10. Is that the same one as earlier?
Yes, it is.
Darn. I do like having a mech with loads and loads of weapon slots. That's probably what makes Warhammer so popular, is just the fact that it has, like, what, 9 weapon slots?
And a lot of variety, too.
Unfortunately, I find when I use all the weapons, then I just melt. Anyway, I'm looking at the time right now. Are we okay, Zaer?
We can probably do one more.
Okay. Oh, I'm really staring at this Battle Master, though. It has 10 weapon slots. Almost all of them are medium lasers, but 10 weapon slots. The Black Knight might be better because
that's gonna cook you alive.
Oh, that can do so much damage, though. I don't know if it's worth it. You know what? This will probably still be here after we finish the mission.
Yes, it will. If anything, I would be most tempted by the Black Knight, but we have a pretty good library of heavy mechs at this point. We have a pretty good variety of medium mechs. Weirdly, the thing we're low on right now is a good supply of light mechs. And more assault mechs, obviously.
Hey, look, the Atlas is fixed.
Yeah.
I thought you told me that we wouldn't have time to repair between these.
I mean, we just went to another planet. That gives us time.
Okay.
That's the only time when we can reliably repair is when we go to another planet.
Alright. Do I want to try the new cataphract?
I think you should try it out and see how you like it.
Okay.
And
You did
I'm
not.
going to.
Yeah, you did
You know
not
what?
particularly.
We'll load up the archer.
We can get 30 more tons on this. Okay, let's upgrade our. I like having the blackjack support. Let's have you be in a heavy. How about catapult? Oh, we can go heavier.
We don't need 2 missile max.
We can go heavier. We can go even heavier. Oh, maybe I'm underestimating. Okay, maybe I just keep on using it. Okay, 20 less. A 50 pounder. Okay, that.
That's right on the nose.
So once again, I'm not going to be using the new mech, but we'll get to use more Atlas. Sure, fine, whatever. This will be great.
Just bear in mind that, like, if you take too much damage, we won't be able to use the Atlas again on this planet.
Yeah, now that I've gone through the learning curve of how to properly use this Atlas, I think it's going great. You ready, sir? Or are you considering the time again?
I'm just slapping some paint on the cataphract.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see what you're doing with the thing.
Bolters looked in the oven.
Ooh.
He found beef, tomato, and juniper sandwich.
Beef, tomato, and juniper sandwich. That sounds normal. That just means that you're having, like, what, a roast beef with some good seasoning on it. I guess you put a tomato on it, too,
pretty
because
much.
Bolters looked into the oven.
Ooh.
It's rice. It looks so fluffy. It will go with any food.
And rice to go with it. Wow. That actually sounds like maybe a meal. Like, you're gonna, like, we need to get a green to go with that as well. But you know what? That can go with the Brussels sprouts from earlier.
Vegetable?
We got the Brussels sprouts
Can
earlier.
we get a vegetable?
We got the Brussels sprouts earlier. We're good.
Oh, you're right. Okay. We just had our vegetable as an appetizer.
Mm-hmm. They got done while somebody went to the store to get ingredients for everything else.
Stick.
And a really twisted stick. Thank you for the haunted stick there, Fonz. Thanks for showing off all my redeems.
Uriel says, I like the idea of tea as a non-coffee drinker, but every time I've tried it, it tastes like hot, bitter water. Am I just buying garbage cheap teas there? Because they're name brand. Are the baggies for losers? Okay. So, broad classification. Generally speaking, you are going to get better quality tea most of the time from loose leaf tea than bagged tea, but you're going to pay a commensurately higher price. So if you're on a budget, it is okay, perfectly okay, to get bagged tea. However, if you're finding it's too bitter for you, you're probably drinking black tea, and you might want to try green tea instead. If that still tastes too bitter, try a white tea, which is even less intense. Now, you are going to find between a green tea and a white tea that you don't get as much caffeine out of the white tea. You still get some, but way less. And if all else fails and you still want a hot drink that's not coffee, not hot chocolate, get an herbal tea. It has no actual tea leaves in it.
Alright, we good?
Finally, and Fonz beat me to this one, check the temperature and steep times on the package of tea and follow the instructions. A lot of people just bring their water to a really harsh boil and steep their tea for too long. That's really, really common.
That was a posture
Depending on the
switch
kind of tea you have, your tea might want to steep as low as like 120 degrees. That's sub-boiling, depending on your elevation.
Yeah. Thank you for making those redeems. That is what is stopping me from becoming a statue. I appreciate it.
So give that a try.
As for the idea of a combo redeem for both posture and stretch, that would save down on the amount of redeems I have. People do tend to do them in tandem. But there are times when...
Hydrate and posture and stretch.
But there are times when I am just in the middle of a conversation and people can hear my voice going and they're just like, hydrate now! Just... I don't often get a stretch without the hydrate, though. That is a good point. I'll consider that. I'll consider that between streams. I do enjoy Tea Talk. Okay, we're starting the mission.
Yeah, I already readied up.
The fulcrum of power on Tigris is a heavy concentration of the system's populace, clustered around a number of townships and cities known locally as Suga Changshi, the Four Cities. We've made planetfall 40 clicks north of our main objective, shielded by a small but dense forest known as Yorlor's Grove, while the third has made planetfall in the Granite Field Mountains to the east of our objective. We are each set to advance on the city from both directions and attempt a pincer attack to claim the Four Cities. Tread carefully. While Tigris is not the fortress world that Tikhonov was, we will not have the luxury of having the full might of all 8 Lancer regiments on our side. For this campaign, it's just us and the third. So watch each other's backs and don't do anything reckless.
You hear that, Zaer? We're not going to have loads of blue units.
Thank anything and everything we believe in. Oh, geez.
Thank your lucky stars. Here we go.
The AI in that last mission. I can feel the distress I was in my throat.
Mio intelligence reports Warrior House Hiritsu and current intruders have been stationed on Tigris for years with direct support from Laurel's Legion, a mercenary battalion with direct ties to the ruling family of Tigris. Beyond that, we have no intel on if those units are stationed here at full strength or only have a handful of battalions stationed here on garrison duty. So our best estimates range from 1 to 3 regiments worth of hostiles in system.
Well,
that's quite a range, sir. All the more reason to tread carefully, MechWarrior. Continue to follow the marked nav point route to a planned encampment site.
Yeah, they're still here. Fortunately, I chose an indirect fire mech this time.
What is what?
I spoke too soon. We got some blue units. What are the odds?
I think something kind of funny is about to happen, by the way, so please enjoy it.
I can feel the distress in my eardrums, but it is hilarious. Yeah.
Marshal Davian, I'm getting some heavy sensor disruption. Could be the Liao scouting our formations.
I think I might be too slow for the something funny.
Federation forces have crossed the perimeter. 2nd Battalion, attack!
Contact. I have multiple heavy contacts lighting up across the board. IFF identifies them as Kur's intruders, Liao's premier assault regiment. All Lancers, weapons free.
So we walked into an ambush. That tracks. Like, this is our second site that we're going after, so it makes sense that they...
Scouting our forces, but screening the intruders' numbers.
Why am I reading Davian serial codes on these hostiles?
New target.
The Confederation lost much of their domestic assault mech production back in the Second Succession War. Kur's intruders makes up for that by fielding large amounts of Davian salvage. Just focus on their IFF signatures.
Easier said than done with all of this sensor jamming.
So they're trying to throw us off by having us hit our own people?
Pretty much. Rather, they're kind of pretending to be us.
Hmm. I mean, that would be a valid tactic if we didn't have... Wouldn't it be funny if the sensors also showed them as blue units then?
Yeah, it really would be. But they just don't do that.
Gameplay balance, I guess. Or maybe our sensors are better.
Maybe.
Well, it looks like the blue units are hanging back for now.
My sensors are all over the place. We can't shoot straight with all this interference. Someone take those ravens out.
New target, Charger. Target acquired.
Oh, there it is.
Sensors painting an enemy mech.
What the hell? A charger just chewed through my torso with a large bore autocannon.
That must be one of those new variants whipped up by Hellspawn Industries. Focus on taking them down quickly. Those are carrying more than just pop-cap lasers and can be quite lethal up close. Approach them with caution.
Chargers, huh?
Yeah.
Isn't that one about that meme video that you showed me?
Uh-huh.
So what do they do special? Run really fast while also being big?
Yeah, pretty much.
Enemy mech.
And Chargers kind of have a reputation for being a little bad because they're not super heavily armed.
Ah, because they're fast.
Yeah, but this one has an AC-20 burst, so... Who's laughing now?
System offline.
Well, I shut down, but I got it.
But we are not out of this fight. Keep on them, Lancers.
I'm so glad we got an Atlas just before these missions.
Yeah. Uriel asked, I've heard there talk about the tabletop version. Do either of you have any experience with it?
None.
No. I know a little bit about the tabletop version. I've been curious to try it, but I'm more of an RPG player than a wargamer. I would love to get my hand on some Battletech minis and paint them, though.
Actually, Zaer,
That just sounds really fun.
have you considered looking at Tabletop Simulator? If we don't want to spend the funds to be able to get all the minis, why don't we see if the minis are available in a box? Digitally.
Positive that they are. It's just the thing I'd really like to do with Battletech minis is paint them.
Ah, so you want to...
I am el artiste. I wish to get my grubby little fingers on the plastic and put paint all over it.
I worry that I would finish painting the thing, I'd put it on the shelf, it would look really nice, but it would do nothing but collect dust. And that's why I don't get a lot of plastic at my house.
You underestimate my capacity to, like, build up severe amounts of knickknacks.
I see. The only thing I have is the Eevee plush that chat gave me for Christmas. It's adorable. It's soft. It's really good. I love that thing.
New target, Raven. Target
Out you go.
destroyed. Target acquired.
Sorry. I did not see you in the tree.
Target destroyed.
I did a lot of damage to our teammate unit. Like, there was an enemy there, I shot, and then there was a teammate there. Oh, I'm actually about to get cored.
Target destroyed.
Alright, I can't take any more hits. I'm a long-range mech now.
Yeah, can't be too reckless. Ah,
final push should be all we need.
If you get sights on the enemy, I can stick the AI on it.
Okay. I'm in an archer. This is not my job, but I'll do my best.
But if I lead, I'm going to die because I can't get back. I did face a charger.
Yeah, that's fair.
Actually, if we wait, do you think the blue units will go in first?
They might if we let them.
I have taken a lot of hits. We do have a number of blue units. Yeah, that one that's going in alone, they're dead.
And it's a hunchback that lost its arm, but it's still got the important stuff.
Metal Sheep adds, tabletops like Battletech and especially 40k can be crazy expensive to get into. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
They charge you through the nose for that. Fortunately, Battletech does have a reputation for being much less expensive than some of its contemporaries. Whether or not that's earned, I don't know. But it is the reputation it has.
Well, that tree just got disintegrated. I
That
saw
happens
something on
to
the
trees
left.
in this game.
Mech spotted.
Thank you.
Target acquired.
Oh no! 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 No!
Wilco, focusing
Get the little one! Get the little one! Get the little one! I don't want to lose the Atlas.
tango down.
Target acquired. New target Phoenix.
Coordinating our attack.
I need to try and get out of the way. I can assist with missiles if I can get far enough away, but
New target Caliphract.
I was unable to get a lock.
Target acquired.
Okay, I punched a raven to death
Well done.
in my indirect fire support mech.
Target acquired.
Focus engagement on Leech target.
Okay.
Destroyed.
No, no, no.
Shifting to your targets, Commander.
No, no, no. Use the arm to shield. Protect the core. No, 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 no.
Tango eliminated.
Okay, raven's down.
Target received.
I have so little health in the core.
As I fire my rockets directly into a rock. I'm very good at this.
That's why they're called rockets, right?
No!
I also fired my rockets into a rock. And again.
Target destroyed.
Okay. And we win.
And the Atlas is still here.
But let the rest of them go. The third is counting on us to be in position for our joint assault. We need to save our manpower for the fight ahead.
Whoa.
Continue along to the marked nav points. We still need
What?
to reach and secure our forward operating base.
There's more?
Great work, Commander. We took a beating, but crippling Kurz intruders takes a key Liao assault battalion off the board. You've provided a great service to House Davian this day.
What?
This should make our engagements with the elite Warrior House troops easier.
The ordering of those sentences was unusual to me and made me wonder. I got concerned.
Yeah, I wonder if we kind of triggered a whole bunch of flags all at once.
Let's see. What can we get there? We could take the Enforcer, I think. No, it's a little bit too heavy.
Damn.
We can take the
I was
Cataphract.
really hoping we could take one of those ravens.
Yeah, no, the Ravens popped up on the list.
Ugh.
We can only get the Cataphract.
Well, we don't need 2 cataphracts, so...
So this one gets to be sold for potentially $3 billion. We didn't lose any weapons. It was all armor and a little bit of normal damage.
So we push the repair all button. Ouch. It's necessary.
The big expense was the Atlas.
Uh-huh. Took a lot of structure damage on there.
Yeah, but we fought a Charger that ran right, so we're good. We're good. Okay, so we do not repair this Cataphract. We do not repair that. We sell that. And we get 1.8 million. And that's fine.
Good, that offsets most of our repair cost.
So it's all just money. So we have 13 million now.
So...
We can look at the mech market again. We can consider the Battlemaster or Black Knight.
we will consider them.
But we don't have to buy them now. In fact, we're out of time.
We are.
Make sure I save the game. We are mid-rat. Shame we can't get it all in one episode, but we have our time limits. You have a job to do. Let's see. I already talked about most of the things that's going on the channel lately. More Etrinosity will be upcoming, but it will not be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing something that I don't know. I found another demo in the store and I thought it looked fun. It was just like another quick little hour recording. Like, easy. I have fun with these games. I don't expect it to get the same amount of attention that Etrinosity does. Etrinosity should return the day after. So look forward to an upload on Thursday. Friday will, of course, be Final Fantasy Friday. We're continuing our journey through Endwalker. We got through the first dungeon last time, so that means it's going to be a good bit of story. And it's going to be depression, because we're going to Garlemald. So I'm going to get sad. Get ready for Sad Bolt on Friday. That's just Garlemald. Next week for Teamwork Tuesday, Jade did ask for Gunfire a while ago. But then we did the Palace of the Dead for a week, which worked out fine because I had to skip a week of Final Fantasy Friday. Gunfire is still the plan for next week, unless we find something else that changes the plan or somebody is unable to show up. And the Final Fantasy Friday for next week will... I don't know, I might put it up to a poll. Nobody's really said what they'd really want to see. I think somebody said that they wanted to see Final Fantasy VIII. If that's really what you want to see, because I didn't get it done on the old channel, I can try it for a third time. That would be a way to have a Final Fantasy on a Friday. But I'm also being pressured into doing the other games. Like, you guys did buy me 7, and somebody else did buy me 10. So, like, this is a problem when you let people who view your content buy games for you. Because then there's the expectation that you'll do the game. And this is why I don't let myself receive a lot of things. Speaking of receiving things, the throne is still up. Unfortunately, right now there is a thing where all of the Final Fantasy game CD keys that were there are out of stock. So I cannot let you guys get me additional Final Fantasy games right now, which is sad, but it's the way it is. And... yeah, alright, I think that's everything that's going to be coming up. More Etrinosity, more Kingmaker... one weird game tomorrow, and Final Fantasy's coming up.
Excellent.
Metal Sheep adds, for you at least, 7 was just a gift. Don't feel pressured to play the game. Ah, okay. As Mills takes a sip. Hi, Mills. Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Should I consider raiding anybody? Is there somebody up, still at this hour, who I could raid? No. Actually, everybody went to sleep. Just before this time. Isn't that great? That's the problem with doing our Teamwork Tuesday streams. There's just nobody there. Zare, you're having fun with chat?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't mind if you don't play Ted. It's fine. I'll figure something out. I'm not sure how I'm going to earn it. I might, like, start up a stream on Friday, do a poll, close the stream, and then start another stream up just to get the VOD in a situation. But that's not a question for this Friday. That's a question for next Friday. And I think that's it. Thank you for letting me go through all my rambling and, like, the little bit of news at the end of the stream thing. Anything you want to add, sir?
Thank you for letting me do a thing, said the streamer in charge. You're welcome.
I guess
in any case,
we close it out
hope
then.
everybody enjoyed our Teamwork Tuesday of this week. We love playing MechWarrior. Great ton of fun. As always, remember to drink your own waters as well, because y'all are always yelling at us.
I think you're yelling at someone specifically in your household who you know watches these right now.
Nope, this is directed straight at chat. Turnabout is fair play. As well, get plenty of sleep. It's important.
Yeah, I know.
Take medication as you need it. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other.
And remember, just because you've had a power croissant does not mean that your mech benefits from it.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.